Good morning. Good morning. Gary, good morning. Stephen, good morning. Welcome to Monday and an absolutely gorgeous day outside. Really wish we were teaching outside. We actually got to teach outside this weekend, which was kind of nice. Elizabeth and I spent the weekend down at Trout Lodge, YMCA Trout Lodge, teaching some of their staff some NRA RSO course and a basic rifle and shotgun handling and so on. It was awesome to get down there and work with some people, some that were brand new to the whole thing and some that have been doing it for a while, but getting their first official training in. And it was a good time. It was nice to be outside, except for the ticks. Ticks were nasty and they were vicious. But alas, I'm back here and indoors and it's nice outside. I want to be out there. So, welcome to Monday and the chaos that is this show. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Like I said, I had a great weekend of training people, and I know we had a bunch of good classes going on in here this weekend. Hopefully, you guys got out here and got to do some shooting. Maybe picked up a new tool or two you brought out here. So we're going to walk around, take a look at what we got. I have no idea. I feel very disconnected. I haven't been in here since Thursday. I feel very disconnected to what we've got going on in here. Charles, what do we have going on for deals or sales or whatever the rest of this month, which is like what, I guess the rest of this week?
Yeah, we still have the member special for one free target every day until the end of the month.
Okay.
I don't remember what else we got.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It's Monday morning.
It is Monday morning, and he just started coffee. I'm on cup number 2 at least, but not enough caffeine yet. So we have deals. There's still rebates and stuff going on, right?
Oh, there's a ton of rebates.
Yeah, we got lots of rebates going on from all. Hold on, where's the button? There it is. Lots of rebates from lots of different manufacturers: Sig, Taurus, Savage, Beretta, Keltec, Diamondback, Winchester, Browning, Crimson Trace. So all sorts of stuff. If you've been thinking about getting something, maybe this will help push you over the edge.
We still have full auto Fridays.
Full auto Fridays?
Every day.
Yeah, every day is full auto Friday during the week. So Monday through Friday, you come in and it's buy 3, get 1 free, correct?
That's correct.
All right. So buy 3 mags, get 1 free. So bring a friend out and you just get to shoot 2 mags. If you've never done it before, it is fun. It's a good time. We call it a giggle switch for a reason, because you get done and you can't help but giggle. So come out here and try that. Take advantage of that. Full auto Fridays, Monday through Friday for this month. So you've got a few days left. All right, let's take a look at what we've got going on in here for shotguns. We've got a couple of bullpups down here, a Keltec KSG and a standard manufacturing DP12. We got some Mossberg semi-autos and pump action guns here, 590s and 930s, 120 gauge semi-auto. I've got a 590 Shockwave there, and a Remington 870, and a 1301 TAC. That 1301's been here for like 2 weeks, which is amazing to me. They're such cool shotguns. There's like, I don't know, probably all the trainers have them. And probably 3 or 4 other people. So we've probably got at least 6 or 7 employees in here that shoot that. I think Dan's actually downstairs shooting his right now. Awesome shotguns. If you're into shotgunning at all and you want a great defensive semi-automatic, that's definitely a good choice. So long guns, you can see we've got lots and lots of options up here. We've got a IWI GAR 37 in 762 by 39. We've got a Tavor, IWI Galil up top. I don't know what that one's in. It doesn't. That one's in 556. And let's see, we've got several other bullpups down here as well, but I've got some standard ARs from Daniel Defense, lots of stuff from Daniel Defense, to include a pistol, more ARs from Smith and Ruger, Black Rain. We've got the FPC-9 from Smith, their new PC carbine, essentially, pistol caliber carbine. PS-90, Scar 20S up top, SIG Cross, and then an M400. A couple of M400s up there. Desert Tech MDRX in 556, 300 black, and 308. First couple of 308s we got disappeared very quickly. So I've still got one 308 up here, and it looks pretty damn good with that SIG optic up top. Nick, good morning. Happy Armed Forces Day. Caltech Sub 2K. I've got a CMMG in 308, Springfield Hellion, a couple other Springfield ARs, and then I've got some CMMG Banshees and Descents over here in 9mm, 556, and 762 by 39. Lots of different flavors of Banshees and Descents. Andy Miller, good morning, sir. All right, let's take a look at the handguns. I do want to chat, I'm going to say briefly, it just depends on if there's interaction or not, about I heard that over the weekend an ordinance was introduced for in St. Louis City to take away open carry to prevent crime. Which, yeah, we're going to talk about that. See if you guys agree or disagree or whatever. Let's see, some Shadow Systems, some DR920s, DR920Ps, DR920L. So that's like the kind of G34 size. Let's see, CR920. And so we had DRs and CRs and one MR920 in there. Springfield, I've got some Hellcats, XDM Elites, and Prodigies. Smith, we've got lots of different variants of Smith. M&Ps, M&P Shields, Equalizers, EZ9s, EZ380s, M&P 2.0 10 mils, CSX. Oh, maybe I don't have a CSX. I don't see one. But I've got the Tungsten, Gray, M&P, got the 5.7, and SD9s as well. Oh, and we've got their competition pistol. It's actually a pretty sharp-looking gun. Oh, there's a CSX in there. Look at that. SIG, lots of options from SIG. Lots of 320 variants to include this super cool Legion X Carry. But I've got lots of 320 variants, M17, lots of 226s and 229s. Legion, 229 Legion sitting there. X5 Legion, 365 Macro. That SIG 320 AXG Legion. That's pretty slick. So lots of options in there from SIG. Yes, John, I do have a Smith M&P 5.7 right here. If you're looking for one. Beretta, I've got 92X, X Performance, M9A4, PX4 Storm. Looks like full size and compact. I've got one CZP-10C and a couple of VP9s from HK. Do have a couple of Masadas down here as well from IWI. FN 509.
TCs and mids, FNX 45, LS Edge, Canic. I've got TP9 and Matei variants in here. SFXs, Combats, Elites, SFTs, SFX Rivals. Lots of options from Canic. Glock. Again, good selection of Glocks in here right now. 47, 17s, 48, 19, 19X, 34. We've got the new Glock 28 in here. That's the 380 Glock 26 size. Single stack 380 and the 42. And we've got some other oddball stuff in there as well. Several MOS, not a lot of MOS guns, but several. Walther, I've got a Q4 and Q5, PDP Pro, Compact, Fs, PPK, PPQ, and 45 ACP. Gearson MC9, SAR 9, Bursa, Thunders, and BP9s. A couple more Walthers down here in the end. Pro FS looks pretty freaking slick. I like that pistol. Ruger 5.7, Max 9, Security 9s, EC 9s, Security and LCP Max, Taurus G3s and 4s. And I've got some AirX, Delta L, M, X, and Zeros in there. Lots and lots of options. Take a look at the used guns real quick, and then I'm going to go hit my perch, and we're going to talk about St. Louis, the new proposed ordinance in St. Louis City. Let's see, I've got a TSOS 1911, FN 509C, M&P 2.0, and a standard M&P 9, Ruger LCR, M&P Shield, Ruger 5.7, 320, excuse me, 320X, Car P9, Kimber Micro 9, Taurus 605, another Shield, EC9, Ruger LC9, Taurus TX4, and Walther PPS. Mr. Miller, I truthfully, I'm not sure. I haven't dug into that a whole lot as far as the latest and greatest on that. So I can't speak. I was going to say I can't speak intelligently to it, but some would argue that I'll never speak intelligently, and I can't disagree with that. But I don't want to dig too much into that personally because I don't know much about it, unfortunately. I will try to fix my error and dig into it a little bit. I actually felt totally disconnected this morning when my wife brought up the open carry thing. So there's an alderwoman or an alderman, I don't know what. What about solid C average? My wife brought up that this older person had submitted an ordinance to try to stop open carry, and she was asking me, like, what's up with that? I had no idea. I guess it happened on Friday, and Fridays when I went out of town, and there's no TVs or anything at the place we were at, and I was busy working the whole time, so I honestly wasn't screwing around online or anything, so I didn't see any information about it. So I looked it up real quick, and apparently somebody has submitted a new ordinance that they would like to pass for St. Louis City to ban open carry unless you have a concealed carry permit. So our concealed carry law preempts the open carry law, so there's nothing they can do about you open carrying if you have a concealed carry permit, which is weird, but it is what it is. So they're trying to ban open carry in St. Louis City to solve crime problems. I don't know how that works. I don't believe that the bad guys are walking around with a gun stuck on their hip. Miss Peggy, good morning. I like when I see your name, it makes me smile. Welcome. I don't see the bad guys throwing a gun on their hip and walking around with it. I just don't see that happening. So to ban open carry. Now, I want to be clear about something too. I'm not the biggest fan of open carry. I like it as a gun right. I don't like it as a personal choice. I'm not going to open carry while I'm walking around downtown. It pretty much forces people to look at you and pay attention to you. And I don't want that. I want to be inconspicuous. So, I don't understand how that's gonna solve any problems, but apparently they've got it all figured out. And if they just simply ban open carry, crime goes away. How much open carry happens in St. Louis? I don't know. I've never seen it either. Without going through state legislative process, and that's not wrong, because they do have the ability to turn that off, if you will. It's not going to solve anything, but it is something that they can do legally. Okay. I've never seen it either. I've heard about it a few times, and it's really only been from people trying to prove a point that, yes, I can do that. I'm not going to. If I have to walk around downtown, I was down there, a couple months ago for a conference. I was concealed carrying. When I'm walking around downtown, I'm not walking around with a gun on my hip, prominently displayed. And I have never seen it personally, but I have just heard about it from people trying to prove a point, which I think is the wrong way to do it. I don't like taking it away for the sake of taking it away because they think it's a magic pill or a magic wand, if you will, to turn off crime. And if they can convince other people of that, then it becomes easier to convince them to vote that way in a legislative process at the state level. So if you can give people that false sense of security that, hey, we're going to take this away in St. Louis City and it's going to fix problems. Now, if you can help me do this at the state level, it's going to fix even more problems. That's that whole slippery slope thing. So I don't know if it'll go anywhere. I think that even if it does, it won't affect me personally. I could still open carry if I wanted to, which I don't, simply because I have a concealed carry permit. So if you don't know, in the state of Missouri, local cities can allow or not allow open carry unless you have a concealed carry permit. If you have a concealed carry permit, they can't restrict it. You are allowed to open carry, which is weird. Having a concealed carry permit allows you to openly carry. We've got a concealed carry class going on right now. I'll be teaching one on Saturday. So if you're not signed up for Saturday's class, come and take it, because it's going to be the best class that we offer because I'm the one teaching it. So if you're sitting in my class, I'm going to tell you, do it if you want to. But why? What advantage does it give you? And the truth is, in my opinion, there's none. No advantage. Having the gun on your person, good idea. Having it open and exposed, not a great idea, in my opinion. Not as an armed civilian. For law enforcement, that sort of thing, I get it. But their thought process is different when they're at work. Okay? You're just going about your normal daily business of grocery shopping and sightseeing and that sort of thing. You're not typically not as prepared for somebody to come up and decide they want to take it from you. Plus, you get questions. People want to know why you're doing it, and are you a good guy or a bad guy? It's just not worth the
the effort. Now, some people like the attention and they do it because they think it makes them look cool. And truthfully, most of the time, and I'm sorry if this is you, but most of the time those people make the rest of us look bad because they open carry terribly. I remember several years ago seeing an example of this. This was not local to us, but this was an individual who was openly carrying, protecting some store from something, right? There wasn't even like civil unrest or something. They just took it upon themselves that I'm gonna be a good citizen. I'm gonna stand out here in front of Phil's Burger Barn and make sure that everybody that comes in here knows that this place is protected by me. And they had a like flimsy nylon holster that was supposed to be inside the waistband for a left-handed person, clipped on the outside of their belt on the right side. Okay. And this concealed carrier comes up to them and starts asking them questions like, why are you doing this? What are you here for? And all this stuff. And this person proceeds to pull out their gun and talk about how awesome it is. And if I remember correctly, he was even talking about their awesome bullets that they keep in the gun that will explode on impact. And they were carrying hollow points. And they're sitting there just like flippantly talking about their gun and how they're going to protect everybody. It was like, it made me anxious watching it on video weeks after it happened. So don't be that person, because that person makes the rest of us look terrible. Be the good firearms educated person that you are. Come and take classes. Come and shoot matches. Come and just shoot your gun. Get educated and be a better example for everybody else. That's it. It's really that simple. So, thank you for coming to my TED Talk, by the way. I wasn't expecting to go that far with it, but hey, here we are. All right. I really don't have much else. We still have plenty of HSGI stuff. So let's go take a look at it real quick. All of the HSGI stuff is on sale. Okay. 25% off. Come in, snag some of this stuff. We've got plenty of tacos left up here, some battle belts. We've got several plate carriers. So if you need a plate carrier, this is a great time to grab one. 25% off is a pretty big deal. Okay. So come in, grab some of that. Drill night Thursday. Yes. Although it's probably sold out. So, you got to get in on the competition stuff pretty quickly because they sell out pretty quickly. I really don't have anything else. So unless you guys have questions for me, I'm going to wrap it up and get out of here and go. I am like so far behind on emails and stuff from being gone over the weekend. But I am pretty certain that my CCW class this weekend has still got seats open in it. I'm not positive of that, but I think it does. If you want to hear more about this, come take the class. It's a great class, especially this one, because I'm teaching it. So come take the class. I've got a holster draw certification tonight. So if you're unaware, for members, hopefully you're aware by now because we've been doing this for almost a year, or maybe just over a year. Members can draw from a holster here. You just have to go through a little certification course once a year. And I've got one that I'm running this afternoon. We've got open seats in that still. Let's see what else we have going on. Friday, we've got a women's only concealed carry class. Again, I haven't looked, but I'm pretty sure weekday classes don't fill up as much as weekend ones. So I'm pretty sure that one still got seats in it. So if you're interested, get signed up for that class as well. Obviously, Elizabeth will be teaching that class. She's actually teaching the CCW class that's going on right now as well. What else do we have going on this weekend? I don't know. It's a holiday weekend too, so enjoy yourselves. Come out here, hang out with your friends and your family. I don't know. We've got a busy week the rest of this week. I don't know that I'm even going to make it on this week. I think last week was the same. I made it on Monday, and that was it. I'm teaching tomorrow morning. Wednesday morning I can probably hop on before my meeting, but we do have a class, so I don't know if I'll be able to. Thursday morning I'm teaching. Friday I'm not here. So this might be the only day you get to see my bright and shiny face. Next time you see me, this might be gone too. I'm really thinking about shaving this off again. It's getting tired of messing with it. But we'll see. All right, I'm done for the day. You guys have a super awesome day. Stay safe, be nice to one another, and we'll catch you soon. Later.